Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome back to Timberborn. I'm Lavender Mama, and this is the Lavender Tower. Now, this truly unique map, I think, is going to be quite a bit of a challenge for us. How do you think we can do? Well, let's jump in. All right, so in the last episode, we got our power generation system here done. We still need to connect that to all of our industrial items. And we also need to start working on the gravity battery system. Now, Tonia did let us know that basically gravity batteries are infinite. So if we can get them up here, they will give us all the power we can generate down to the bottom of the world. So we will go ahead and we will dynamite out this, and then put our gravity batteries up here. And boom, we have a very large source of power storage. Now, we do have quite a bit of scrap metal at the moment and quite a bit of metal blocks, which we are going to need because we're going to need to get a two-way station up here and a two-way system connected to the two-way system over here. I would also like to figure out how in that particular whole loop we add a two-way station up somewhere in here that connects to all of that. Might mean that the two-way system comes up and down, but in looking at all of this, we kind of need to get to this. Now, we did get an announcement from the Timberborn devs that 1.0 is going to release at the beginning of March. And so we kind of want to be able to play a new map. So we need to hustle up and get some things done. One of the things that I wanted to get done is to come up here and divert the water during the bad tide seasons. And if we kind of zoom in here, I also want to get down here to here and set up a mine, which means we're going to have to tunnel down to it. If we look at, if I can get it to go there. Come on, you can do it. Well, let's go there. And then come down a few. We can see that realistically, we have this one water source, which is part of our little tree water source system over here in the Badwater version. We have this one little water source here, and then we have all of these water sources here, right? And this is the only Badwater source. If we could get to this, and it's right there. If we could get to this during a bad tide, we could conceivably divert all of the bad water. If we put a bad water discharge on it, we could make it so that we never had bad water coming out of this ever again. That would clear up a whole lot of the map for different things. Lots and lots of different things. So I think that might be another thing we need to work towards. And then this corner over here, which also feeds into like the whole water system, needs to be dealt with if we want to get rid of bad water altogether. And I'm not 100% certain how we will be able to do this. We'd have to do this during a drought, and then we might be sacrificing some beavers to contamination. So we might have to go that route. But today I want to work on the gravity batteries over here and tying in this power system into our industrial district. So the first thing we're going to have to do, and I'm going to do this pretty much all in paused, and then I'm going to set it all up. We're actually going to have to run it for a minute to get them to clear these trees out of here. we will go ahead and we will demolish this guy, and I would like to get this taken down to the same level. So let's just come in here and we'll let them work on that while we figure out the other thing. We'll have to fix this. We'll let them work on that. I think it's funny that they ran all the way up there to get to there when they could have just, you know, come along there. All right, we'll let them work on that for a moment. I'm thinking probably our best route would be come down here. If we just did a little line of platforms right along here, then we could bring our tubeway. Yes, I know it doesn't have to be those guys, but I like those guys. All right. And then if we were to bring these just straight up. Oops. Let's see here. I can't really tell if I'm right there at the bottom of it or not. Nope, not quite yet. I'm wondering... That looks like it's it. Now... We're gonna run into a problem here. It's not gonna let us do that. All right. So we need to get up here by other means, which is going to mean we need to come around here. So let's see here. We're gonna need a path, so we have to kind of like reroute around this, and that's not gonna put a beaver in. Nope, doesn't look like it's gonna put a beaver in danger. So let's come across here. Boosh. And then let's just do a ladder up. To here. Let's bring that across then. All right, now we should be able to get over. This is so far away. All right. Here's going to be the problem. If we say right there. Right? 1, 2, 3 over. Yeah, 3 over. We get them up to here. Bum, bum. Oh, we missed some dynamite here. Whoops. All right, we're gonna need to take out this guy. Do, 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 do. Bum, bum, bum. take out that guy. And put a dynamite on there. We're also going to need to take out this guy. Boosh. Oh, didn't get that guy. Okay. Let's let them finish that up. All right. And then, let's see here. We're all connected this way, right? These guys have nothing to do. So let's pause them. No, I didn't want actually you. I wanted your station. All right. We're going to kind of be double dutying again today. Holy cats, look at that. Look at how fast they are. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's get, and they are working on that. There, I see their little, they look very ant-like. Holy cow. Very ant-like there. There's no logs left there. That's part of the problem. They're having to come all the way down to here. Oh, let's get this prioritized. It's too far from district. How is it too far from district? Oh. Demolition priority. Let's get that taken out of there. All right. So the other thing we were looking at is this guy right here. We need to be able to get down to this, which means that we are going to have to work from this spot here down. So where is that actually? Like right here? One, two, three. I can't count there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know what? We can do this a different way. If we take and we put a tunnel right there, right? And then we come up and look at, come on. I don't know why all of a sudden my Alt middle mouse button to get 2 layers is not working. That's weird. Okay, there we go. You apparently have to be super close to it. All right, I just winged myself around there, so I don't know where. Over here. So if we come down, right there. Too far from district. Bum 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 bum. It like gains 2 blocks there, I think. Can we? Okay, right there. Let's be sneaky. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 back. Okay. Right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I needed dynamite. Let's get the dynamite first here. All right, right there. Right? Nope. Come on, move. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did I say 10? Oh my gosh, I forgot already. Oops, went too far. 1, 2, 3. Where did my... gotta be so difficult. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. Yes. Oh. Okay, and then let's throw another one in there. Hopefully that lines up at the right spot. I have no clue. But hey, maybe it'll get us there. We'll figure it out when we get there. Okay. Whoops, wrong way. So I also want to connect into this two-way tunnel. So let's take a peek here. I forgot we had to like reroute because there was a pool of nastiness underneath of there. Are we out of explosives again? No, we have explosives. We're out of extract. Oh goodness, how is that? Why is the centrifuge not running? Automate and grate. Oh, because we have no Badwater. Okay, that's a problem. That's a big problem. Okay. So we need to expand our Badwater pumps. Where are we going to do that? We kind of like cut them off. You know what? Where we can do that? Here we can do that. In order to do that, though, we are going to want to get in a two-way connection. This is also the same. Oh my gosh, look at that. Let's also pray that this one is in the right spot. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's extend this path just a teeny tiny bit. Right? Okay. We probably should have figured out where this hole was going to go first, but hey, hindsight 2020. How many layers up? Oh, we got quite a bit that we're going to have to dynamite over here. That poor little beaver, he is running his little legs off. All right, we can go ahead and we can implode this. Boosh, FPS killer. There we go. Let's go ahead and chunk out these paths as well, because we don't need them right now. We will see logs and planks. Did he get this in? Nope, we're still waiting on extract. Extract, bane of my existence. Okay, let's go ahead and Badwater pump. If we, how do we want to do this? Do. I know this is gonna sound really silly, but bear with me for a moment while I make a mess out of this area. Oh no. Oh, that was dumb. Whoops. We need that levee. That levee was making it so that they actually could all right, so we're gonna do this up here. We also need some Badwater storage. Detonate. And we'll let that little guy run by before we detonate this. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. That pulls our poor little beavers back from the edge a little bit. Water, Badwater, and then let's get 1, 2. And then let's pull out this path again. And let's get in there. Perfect. All right. Now, if we go ahead and throw some pathing back in, let's make it a little easier. Boosh, boosh. There we go. Let's see here. If we... Did we get this in? We did. Detonate. Bother. It's the wrong spot. Okay. Okay, let me. Is it that one? It's got to be in this line. Can we see the hole? Wait, let's go. Oh my gosh. It looks like it's two back. That's the wrong spot. There, maybe? See, that's what I get for not counting. All right. Let's, ooh, whipping around there. Let's high prioritize this. Not destroy, high prioritize. All right, we've got these guys here. And we've got the two-way station right there. So let's see if we can't... I'm gonna have to come down. I can't see through. I can't see through all of that. All right, so we actually need to come out here, right? Although we could come out here as well. What am I looking for? Paths. That's what I'm looking for. Let's see here if I go... Boosh. Whoa. There we go. And then we come across... Let's go up a little bit. And let's put another two-way station. I'd like to get them ideally as close to there as possible. And like that. Okay, let's let them build that. That'll at least get them a little closer. And then we need some storage up here. Let's do some super big tanks. Perfect. Actually, maybe... Okay. You know what? I'm gonna move this over one. Because what I'd like to do is... Oops, that's not where... Oh, bad tide. We're gonna make this come to the other side. All right, can we detonate? And we still need another one. Bum, 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 bum. Let's high prioritize that. Okay. Very good, very nice. Actually, you know what? Does it need to be a 3? Yes, yes, it does. Yeah, we're gonna run into a bit of a snag there because we've got this guy there that we can't get rid of unless we have a metal flag, which I guess we could put in like right here. Why won't it? Why won't it let me? We can't put it underneath of a whatchamacallit? Apparently not. Okay, if we can get them. Come on, game. I'm having a bit of issue today. We can get them to get rid of that little bit of metal. And then we also boosh and boosh. We didn't mark any of these, did we? Let's go ahead and high prioritize construction on that one since they've already started. Badwater. Badwater. Cat. Let's high prioritize this as well so that someone comes and gets that out of the way. How are we doing here? Yay, we did it. Okay, let's go ahead and put the rest of these in. There we go. And then we will go ahead and we will flap that tubeway on top of that. Let's go ahead and do that. Whoa, 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 what is happening here? Wait, what happened? Why do we have... Oh no. Where is this water coming from? Wait. This has never happened before. Where is this water coming from? over here. Is this like an overflow valve? Oh, it's so hard to see. All right, so it's coming from along there. This is a bit of a problem. I don't remember this happening before. Let's we can't put that in there because we don't have anything underneath of it. This is a problem. I think that's an overflow valve. Honestly. Like, here. I bet you any money it's right here. Because this is completely full. It hasn't been completely full in a while. A very long while. So, well, that sucks. Because it's going to push some bad water over here. Okay. Let's see here. We don't want it to go. Oh, sneaky map maker. Very sneaky map maker. If it goes this way, it's going to end up flooding us. How did I not remember that did that? I should have noticed that there was a what you call it there? Depression. Okay. In the grand scheme of things, we need to figure out how do we minimize the effect of this, so that we don't end up with an incident. So I'm thinking, I'm worried that the bad tide that's about to start is going to send this bad water shooting down on here. Let's super high prioritize all of this. I didn't need to high prioritize the picking up of the things. I really don't care about the things. What I care about is that we don't end up with that happening. Okay. We also are going to, this guy, we are going to pause it so that they don't come over here. We are going to also there it is. Okay, pause. Quick, click a bunny. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. Oh my gosh. All right, I need to get rid of this piece of path. Right, we've got a little bit of time. A little bit of time being the operative. So let's get these in here and get them also high prioritized. But they've got a very long ways to go to get to that point. We also are going to, did they get all of that done? We don't want them. No. Goodness gracious. Oh, I didn't think about it. It is flowing down that as well. Okay. I prioritize that. Bum. Okay. So right now we've got that. We've got that. We do have logs. We also have that high prioritized. Okay. Back to speed. I'm really worried now. I'm very, very worried now. Because if we got the water high enough to do that, it's going to come right down that puppy, like, right quick. No. I see this getting contaminated very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. Because it's going to get pulled into there, like... Oh, come on, beavers. Let's go. Where is that going? All right, so right there, that's the... It's going a completely different way. Where is this water coming from? Oh, you sneaky, sneaky map maker. I am so freaking confused about where this is going. Okay, that didn't go where I thought it was going to go at all. All right, so that is in. That is in. Can we get this levee in? That's at least now pouring off of... the side of the map and no longer flooding our whole entire district. They must have gotten that in because it's not flooding down anymore. Okay, so we've got that like dammed up and going another direction. So fine, it's all fine, it's all good. At least it's not going to flood us in the meantime. This also is a problem because gravity batteries. We're gonna go right in here. And if we punch a hole through here, we're gonna end up with a problem. So the gravity batteries need this place to drop and this one to run. So that means we would need to put in levees all along here. And we're gonna need to block off this. Right there, so that we can bring up our thingy. Well, that was not the way I thought this was going to go. Not at all. All right, we need a staircase right here to get up onto that. Yes, yes, we do. I'm confused about why this water has not gone bad yet. I'm so confused. That was definitely not where I meant to put that. I mean, theoretically, we could have just put... You know what? We can do that. Let's not do it that way. Let's do it this way. Right? Okay. We're gonna need to get these guys out of the way. Not those. Just yeah, those. This is kind of a problem, though. Unless we have some dirt, we can't close that hole up. And I was kind of planning to run the power down that hole, so that's not going to work anymore. So this means we've got another thing to do. We now... Uh-oh. Oh! No! Oh, that was bad. Did we contaminate? Oh. No. Oh my God. Oh, pause. Pause. What the what? It's not done that before. Let me... What is going on here? This floodgate is opening and closing. That's what's causing this problem. Oh my gosh. Oh. How is it flooding out of there? Like, how did it come out that side? Oh my gosh, this is not good. This is not good at all. Okay. Oh, lordy. Yeah, that's what it's doing. It's opening and closing. And it's causing a surge every time it does it. Oh my God. This is bad. Oh my God. Oh my God. No! It's pouring into our reservoir. Oh no. Oh, this is so bad. We need to open that so that it sends it down down the chute. Okay? These are open 100%. We are going to rip that guy out and open that up as well. All right, what else can we do here that is going to... Oh, I can't. It's gonna flood this. It's gonna flood this. Pause that. Unpause that. Unpause that. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. This is so bad. Unwell beaver. Can we high prioritize this? Okay. Well, this is new fresh hell. All right, I can't get anybody over there to do anything until that at least now is flowing down the correct channel. As long as we don't get any beavers that go there, we're fine. It's flowing into the water system. Lordy. This one's water stopped flowing, so what there? All right, we're gonna have to get up here and create a channel. 2 beavers unwell. We only have 1 decontamination pod. We only have 1. There's nobody in it, and it looks like nobody has come to visit it. So our unwell beavers have not tried to decontaminate themselves. Oh, well, they're unwell. They're not contaminated yet. Oh, bother. All right, you know what we're gonna do? Well, that sucks. We'll also go ahead and stick another floodgate in there. I am going to high prioritize this. Okay. So it literally like flowed out of here so hard that it backwashed over here. So we're gonna need to get up here and add some more levees to all of this. So let's throw in oosh, ladder there, and then let's get in I don't even know if that's going to be high enough. We come across here. What happened there? Why did I lose my levee? Okay. 2 unwell beavers. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. And let's go like that, like that, that. Actually, let's make this a little easier. And take out those 2. Wowzers, that was horrendously horrible. Then if we come down on this side, get rid of that, get rid of that. Use the right tool. Bother. Okay, so it looks like to me that particular little problem kind of solved itself. We pull out the levee. There was still a little water in there. And we put in our tubeway again. In order to plug that, we're going to need some dirt, which gives us a whole new thing to work on. Then we can put our tubeway station back. There we go. If we pull this guy out, two contaminated beavers. I'm wondering if we need another one. Okay. I think we might need to come in here and take some of this out. If we took some of that out, that might ease. There's not enough corners, edges, I think. What do we have for contamination in here now? None. Okay. That seems crazy considering we had like bad water pouring into there, but all right. All right, and then if we put in let's go ahead and get these higher priority. Wowzers. We had a lot of empty beds. I think that our lack of catalyst there for a bit slowed down our breeding pods. I'm not quite certain what we were thinking when we did that. but hey, I think we were thinking that we just needed more Badwater, but that's not so much a problem now. Alrighty. Alrighty. Now that we've had our scare for this time, I am going to come into here. Can I get to this guy, and we're gonna put it back on auto. All right, they almost have those in, and then the next thing we'll start working on is this and this to see if we can avoid further contamination. Oh, look, weird. One little block of blue in there. Okay, can we... Looks like we can. Very slowly can. Okay, I want to prioritize boosh boosh. And then we need to get down the other side. I think we can just do that with some staircase. Because I'd like to make this filled in so that it shoots it off this way if need be, instead of down into here. Oofda. Although that was creating some power for us. So, I mean, we could theoretically have that open during bad tides, but it's going to mess with our system and give us a little bit of a weird flow. No one can walk over there then because of that. Although no one's really walking over here anyways. Okay. Well, that was a little stressful. We no longer have contaminated beavers, so either they died or they were completely cured with the decontamination pod. I'm hoping it's the decontamination pod. All right. We'll let them work on all of that. Goodness. That was a little stressful. Not gonna lie. We are down to 287 metal. So we do need to figure out this part. Again, we were working on this. So let's come into here. Did that get us where we needed to go? No, still not. So let's put another round in there. 1, 2, 3, maybe right there. All right. Let's also... I know, everything is high prioritized right now. Let's go back up. Woo! And let's, this needs another platform back in here. Honestly, all of that is kind of like low priority. Ah, they can't reach those, can they? Let's go ahead and stick a bridge off there. That should get them to where they can get to those. Oh, goodness. Let's, come down to there. That'll let us see. Oh, that's not going to help us at all. Nope, not you. All right, I'd like to... Actually, if we just come... like that... Oh, I bet you the... Oh, wow. Was that smart of me? Did I... They can't actually get to there. They're building that off of the top of there. Okay, yes, I'm doing well today. Let's go ahead and give them a way down. Yes, I know. I know. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at our time for today. Whew. This has been a bit of a not so fun one. Definitely a not so fun one this morning. I am going to... They are working on all of this. We still haven't removed these trees so that we can do the dynamite portion of this. So we're going to give those a little bit higher priority so that they get those done. I'm also going to prioritize that one. They are building like the platforms and everything around there. As soon as they get the station built, then they'll be able to come out here and do some more stuff. All right. So I think that's where we're going to leave it for today. I know that we didn't accomplish a lot, considering we then started off on tangents over here, over here. We do need to throw on a path here. Those are all marked for cutting. We seem to be doing a lot better with the logs, which we were having a major problem with before. I do want to double check and see if they have gotten... Wait, where is our dynamite here? Right there. Did that get us down to the right level? It did. It's too far from district. Okay, we just need to put some ladders in here. Right? Is that going the right way? Let's actually just... No, we can do it that way. Okay. Yes, I know. I know. I said that we were done, but we're not quite done. Let's go up. All right, and then we will connect this with the path so we don't forget what is going on here. Oh, wow. Contamination really got us bad right there. Why? Why so bad? Because we've got impermeable floors on all of that. Okay. So we may need to come in here and take out those and put in some levees. Okay. They'll work on that in the next episode. We have just a giant ball of red here in the mini map. Alrighty. So what did we accomplish? We made a hole in the floor that caused a problem. We've got a two-way station up here. We've got a new Badwater pumping station up here with another two-way station in it. We have a passage down to the whatchamacallit down here. which honestly, we probably should put a tubeway in there instead of ladders. But for right now, until we can kind of get things like figured out, that will be just fine. And then we will set up a mine down here. We're going to have to clear the trees out and stuff like that, so we have some space for storage and all that fun stuff. So that will be in the next episode, probably. Man, this destroyed the little tree farm we have going here, which we knew would happen. But yeah, so while it seems like we didn't accomplish a lot, we did actually get quite a bit done. We are going to go ahead and we are going to throw a levee in here. If I find the right section, so that we don't forget that that's what we needed to do. All right. So anyways, as always, I thank you for watching. Sorry about the little jump scare there when I realized that the Badwater was flooding everything. Maybe I should put a headphone warning on that portion. But yeah, so we are going to go ahead and call it there for the day. I hope you have enjoyed it. As always, I thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.